What's up? What's up? This is the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Speaker Studio sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Yes. We are going to talk about some things. Got a lot to cover. So sit back, relax, get you a cup of coffee, whatever you drink, or whatever you're snacking on. Go ahead and get down. I'm on the chat room right now. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to go to my playlist and see what I'm going to play for this particular show. Welcome, everybody. And I'm going to put down Hate You off the Miss Fabulous mixtape. Check it out. Don't go nowhere.
DJ Liquid Sound.
Let's get focused. Let's get ready. Season 4 in effect. Talking about that rich and poor. How you know the difference.
Since we got these babies, how could I hate you when I should have said no to this fast love? How could I hate you?
You're also invited to Miss Fabulous Listening Party, September 18th. Special edition at 6 p.m.
How could
Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Speaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. We got a lot to cover, y'all. I looked up some things. I remember I talked about in the announcements. 15 things poor people do that rich people don't. Live in the chat room right now. Got something to say about that. All comments are welcome. Just keep your cussing ministries and cussing organizations to a minimum because we want to have a positive show. So, let's get it in. Let's get focused. Let's get ready. School is in. And the first thing that poor people do that rich people don't is poor people watch a lot of TV. The focus is with me. I had to stop watching TV because I found out that watching TV was distracting me from the things that are more important. And I looked around and I'm watching TV. I'm thinking I'm watching for an hour, and I done watched TV for 6 hours straight. Because a good show is between 30 minutes to about an hour. So right there, that's your hour. One show, one thing. And also, too, I had to start looking at TV critically. And is it making me successful watching it? Or is it making me unsuccessful watching it? And I found that TV is nice to watch. It's very entertaining. But at the end of the day, it wasn't prospering me anything. So instead of watching stuff for entertainment, watch TV for critical thinking, things that's going to give you information to apply to your life, and on a positive note. There's a lot of negative media. There's a lot of media that deters you and makes you have certain feelings. Because I asked this question before, like, have you ever watched something or listened to something and you had a certain attitude, but then after you watched it, you know what I'm saying, you felt a certain kind of way? You know, like, for example, like, if you watch, like, a movie where, a scary movie, you know, before you go to bed, you know, some people have nightmares. You know what I'm saying? Some people wake up mad or just want to retaliate. You know, television is more powerful than we think, and it does mess with our mind. And we can be so wrapped up in things, we miss the blessing in even having it. And it chops up your finances, you know what I'm saying? And if you're working on, you know, a better life, then your finances shouldn't go to entertainment more so than getting yourself together. And that's what rich people do. They might have a TV in their house, but they ain't watching it. The second thing is poor people eat fast food. You know, you can research on why that's not good. I know some people are on the go and they got to get a bite to eat somewhere and they don't have time to stop and cook at home. But proper preparation prevents poor performance. So, like, if you eat a hearty breakfast at home, me, personally, if I eat breakfast 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm not hungry again until about 3. You know, that cuts down on obesity. That cuts down on bad health, different things like that. The third thing is poor people buy clothes or products that are on sale. And by me being in this awesome program with Financial Fitness, it teaches me that there'll always be another deal. So the program's teaching me to wait 24 hours before I purchase that deal. And if it's the same sale in 24 hours, then it's probably safe to buy it. But you shouldn't buy stuff that you don't have the money for. That's the main thing. Because I found out when I bought stuff that I didn't have the money for, I ended up around like 6 months to a year. I didn't even need it. I don't even remember why I bought it. So with that, you know, needs come before wants. So, you know, your priorities need to be in order from your need versus what you want. Because while you trying to starve for what you want, you also starving for what you need. Then you got to beg for what you need. You know, and we could do more if our head was clear, if we ate right, and if we get products that is going to bring us a return. More so than just having it to just look like somebody else or be somebody you want to be in a magazine or trying to keep up with the Joneses. That's not, I've learned, you could agree or disagree, that some of that stuff you really don't need in the first place. It's just something for that craving of that moment, Don't burn your pockets with trying to keep up with the latest styles and stuff, because I notice in fashion that 10 years from now, that same style gonna come back up again. And your taste might be totally different. And then you got a whole bunch of stuff you ain't using. You spending thousands of dollars on stuff that's not gonna benefit you for your future. So, number 4, poor people wake up later than rich people in their early years. Like I was saying in Boss Up Revolution, you got to get up and start your day off, with the right, things. And one of the things that you have to do is set your mind to what you're focused on. What are you waking up to do? And if you're working on a dream or writing your first book, you should be reinventing yourself every day. That should be your goal, to get up and get started every day. Set you a routine. I get up, shower, dress, ready to go. Even though people may not be around me, you never know what's coming. You always got to be prepared. So, get up in the morning. And I know some of us ain't early morning people. I know I wasn't. But, sometimes it takes those few extra hours a day to get more stuff done. Because the later you sleep, the more day done went past. And then you trying to cram all this stuff that you could have did in the morning than then in the evening. You know what I mean? So, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to write down a schedule of every hour what I need to be doing and what I'm spending most of my time on. And then compare that to the results that I'm getting because of the lack of sleep or the too much sleep that I'm getting. So that's just my advice, do what you want to do. You got to make sure that you're on point, because you never know. You might get that call you've been waiting for. You might have, an appointment to go to. It's good to write things down. And then when you chart everything, you put it up where you can see it every day, then it's easier to hold yourself accountable. And see, when you're not writing things down and checking off goals that you're making, then, you get off track and then you forget what you got to do, and then you're all over the place in your mind and it gets overwhelming, and then you haven't met any goals for the day. So get up early, set you a schedule, whatever comfortable time you're getting up. The latest I'll get up now is about 9:30, 10 o'clock. That's pretty much when my day starts. You know what I mean? So, wish people wake up. They get up at 6 a.m., some people 5, some people 4. Because they got stuff they got to do, and they don't have time to sleep. Because when you're working on your dreams, sleep is not important. You can't take a leave. You can't take a sick day. You got to keep going.